Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, the Comintern. In the last episode, we finally launched our war against Romania that we've been looking to do for a while now, to take the sections of the country that we claim. So we took those, we made the rest of Romania a puppet. Now, once we launched our war with Romania, Italy decided to jump in. So we're also at war with Italy, and we've launched a successful invasion. We've taken the southern sections of the peninsula and the island of Sicily. Also, Italy decided to then join the Allies, which consisted of pretty much Australia. So we are now also at war with Australia. So, not that big a deal. We should be able to take care of it. Made some adjustments over here that you might notice already. I was initially going to try and launch a naval invasion from Palermo into Sardinia. I never remember which one's Corsica, which one's Sardinia. This one's Corsica, this is Sardinia. But I changed my mind. We had some initial success here in Italy, but the Italians have responded and they're kind of giving me some trouble here. So I'm actually going to take a page out of the historical American playbook. When they got bogged down advancing up the Italian peninsula, what they would do is launch an amphibious assault behind the enemy force to flank them, which actually gave the Americans a lot of experience doing these amphibious invasions, which they eventually used when they did the Normandy invasion. So we are going to launch our Marines. We're going to swing it around here. We're going to try and take this port here and flank, basically to try to cut off the Italian army here. I'm hoping if I hit here, Rome is actually fairly lightly defended. I'm hoping I'll be able to get to Rome, cut the peninsula in half, and then have these guys in what would essentially be a pocket. To accomplish that, I'm going to be bringing in Spetsnaz. I'm going to move them to Odessa, and then I'm going to get ready to move them to Sicily as well to help support the invasion once the Marines have the beach, if all goes well. I also noticed that we were having a little bit of trouble in the air war over Italy, so I brought in a whole bunch of heavy fighters and other planes to augment our air force over the Italian peninsula here. So we have all of our jets, and now we have, some regular fighters and a bunch of heavy fighters and things like that, so that should help. Now, the other interesting thing is that the Communist States of America, which I really need to continue to boost party popularity there. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And actually, in Italy, are we still boosting? Yeah, forget it. We don't need to boost there. So the Communist States of America declared war on Chile, which was kind of a side event from what we were doing over here in Europe. But I've realized now that this presents an opportunity. So what I'm going to want to do is I want to justify a war goal against Chile. Probably going to take a while. May 15th. Yeah, it's going to take over a year. No, it's not actually. May 15th. It's going to take a few months. Oh, yeah. Yeah, only a few months. All right, that's good. And then if I declare war on Chile, that should hopefully allow me to bring the United States into my faction. And actually, it may actually drive Chile into the war, to join the Allies, and who knows, it might get all messy, but that's going to be my play to try to get the Communist States of America in our faction. Alright, enough talking. Let's unpause it. Let's see. Naval results, sunk a destroyer. French Commune changed autonomy level from puppet to colony. I don't really care. Oh, I also have a cruiser. Now, I was actually going to be bringing some heavy tanks down here. But I changed my mind on that. Because actually, if we look at the supplies, I was looking at this, and I was saying, oh yeah, we got plenty of supplies. But actually, the supply icon is over here, which it's kind of tight. So now, if these guys are able to break out and advance, great. If they can't, then we have this that should help. Alright, Spetsnaz. I want you guys to come down here. We should have the... We should have the naval... Why don't we have naval coverage? Shouldn't you guys be out? Oh, they're under a pairing. Okay. Well, hopefully we don't run into any enemy ships. You guys actually come off the Black Sea. I want you over here. There we go. It does look like we're actually making some progress. So that's good. Well, now that we actually have air superiority here, that might be what did it, because the Italians were actually starting to gain some advantage in the air before I moved in the additional planes. But now, it looks like with the additional air force in place, our troops are advancing fine. Okay, that's good. There's a pocket of division there. Oh, sunk a Italian battleship. The thing is now there's going to be lots of enemy troops piled up here. I wonder if I shouldn't change this. Wasted all those days, but that's okay. I didn't realize we were going to having that much success. Venice? So Armored Division in Venice. Do they have coastal forts? Level 1 coastal forts. Sunk battle cruiser, destroyer, and a heavy cruiser. Another battleship got sunk. The Andrea Doria. Another heavy cruiser. No, Republican Spain, you're not going to join the war. I want to keep these wars as uncomplicated as possible. Yep, definitely that air superiority is helping a ton. Oof, but man, our fighters are getting our jet fighters are getting depleted. Heavy fighters are getting depleted. We're down 1,000 jet fighters. We should probably bring in some more fighters for backup. Regular fighters. Let's see, what do I have? Naval bombers. Close air supports. Attack bombers. Carrier aircraft. Carrier fighters. Because you can certainly use carrier fighters. We've done that before. 472 fighter 3s. Actually, let's do this. Let's put... $500 carrier fighters over here. Then we put another 500, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. Not doing me any good, just sitting in reserve, so. Oh, another thing I did that I forgot to mention. I switched my production from medium self-propelled artillery, anti-air, and tank destroyers to modern. And then I also adjusted the templates here to utilize the modern stuff. So most of my tank divisions are probably out of commission for the time being, so we'll just have to use the infantry. We actually have 500 naval experience and 500 air experience. And it might be a good idea to use that. We have 400 army experience. Actually, you know what we're gonna do is we've been using a lot of light tanks, so I want to make a new light tank. I'm going to give them some better guns, make them a lot more reliable, Let's see, make them faster. Maybe we don't upgun them so much. Increase their armor. Now I just gotta decide what I need to call it. Give me a minute, I need to think about it. Okay, I decide what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call these the LTTB. There we go. There we are. Start building those. American anti-imperialism, what's this? Following the spread of the workers' revolution in the United States, their rhetoric against the old order has turned far more aggressive. Now Earl Browder is questioning the status of Canada as a subject state to the British Empire, while American diplomats are espousing a world free of aristocracy and overlordship across the world. Despite the bonds tying them together, tensions between the Communist States of America and the colonial empire of the Union of Britain are rising. A matter of time before this diplomatic conflict estates and revolution is brought to the Union of Britain by force. Well, we're already working on that, and that's already been done, pretty much. So, and in May, if all goes well, the Americans will become part of our faction. Oh, it's like another heavy cruiser. Looks like those guys got repaired and are now back out on station. Yep, they are. And how goes the air war? The infusion of more planes has helped on both fronts. Oh, and we also have Navy experience. That I forgot about. Light cruisers, Stalingrad class, battleships. Should probably create a variant. Maximum reliability. Increase their deck space to maximum. I'm not exactly sure what to call that, but we can always change its name later. What did we just change? Okay, so you guys are supposed to be... There we go. Everybody still good here? Let's see. What's the supply situation look like? 55 of 60. Okay, yeah, we're still pretty much at our limit. Can't really bring in any more troops. So those guys will have to be the ones to get it done. There's one infantry division in Venice. I'm hoping our Marines are gonna get it done. Why are they bringing back some tanks? What I might have to do is pull one of these fleets. Or get a fleet. Hold on, what do we have over here? I have 70 more ships. I need a shore bombardment force, which are basically going to be all of our battleships. We'll give them the one carrier to help cover it. We'll give them a bunch of destroyers. Pretty much all the screens. Alright, and you guys... I'll set your home port to Sevastopol, but I want you guys to swing in here for the time being. Fall of Rome. Rome, the Eternal City, has fallen to the advancing Soviet spearheads. Italian forces fell back. Russian troops fanned out in the city and dealt with a few remaining pockets of resistance. Most historical landmarks appear to have suffered little damage, although there are conflicting reports that the Pantheon was raked by machine gun fire. So far, the Soviets appear to be respecting the neutrality of the Holy See, but their forces have positioned themselves in a ring around Vatican City, a gesture that must surely make His Holiness nervous. Onwards, comrades. Rome has fallen. How is Italy looking? 76%. I shouldn't have to break out the nukes here. Certainly wouldn't want to nuke Rome. Well, we did nuke London. That's got a lot of historical landmarks in it too, so... It's not like that's made us picky before. Where do we have... I mean, these are just like giant battles. Yeah, we're just losing a bunch of planes. We've been sinking convoys. So that's good. Where are we at? 58 to 70 days. Ace pilot promoted. How goes the air wars? They're still trying to fight. And I'm surprised that we take so many losses with our heavy fighters and jet fighters. It's really strange. Looks like they've completely stopped trying to contest the Adriatic. Alright, is my fleet here? Yep, my fleet is here. '66, '67. '68. One more day. There we are. You advance there. You launch. Ah, we sunk light cruiser. As long as we keep their navy busy. And we are sinking ships left and right, so that's good. My guys here are ready. Oh, Venice is empty. Venice is completely empty. All right, well then fan out. As soon as you hit the beach. Why are these guys going back? Oh, they're going back for repairs. Ooh, we've taken a bit of a beating on a couple of ships. That's fine. Alright. So... lots of room. You guys... Spetsnaz, get in there. More Marines. So you guys sit on sensible combat. Spread out. Fill in the holes. Don't overextend. We need to hold that pocket until the regular infantry can get in there. Oh, and when was this? Man, the Americans haven't even launched a naval invasion of Chile yet. Oh, tomorrow. Justification is finished. Declare war. Soviet Union declared war on Chile. We can invite the Americans to faction. Bingo. Ah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, we need a theorist. Rocket scientist, nuclear scientist. Not that really any of this matters much anymore. Okay, so these guys are there. Both you guys will launch attacks. See what damage they can do. We keep it sensible. Not a lot of spare supply. Rebellions in the Americas. Both Central and South America revolutionaries have taken arms and risen in rebellions in the name of communism. They are generally well equipped and well organized, and if they had been championing another ideology, their funding would have been easy to trace. Whoever is supplying these movements have made a concerted effort to hide their involvement, however. Of course, there is only one great power with a stated foreign policy mission to promote communism in the Americas. American-sponsored coups, a once-in-a-lifetime event. So, are there really coups? Alright, what is the Italian? 86%. I mean, I could blow something up, and it would be enough. Genoa. The Genoa's in a different air zone? They put 445 bombers? Close air supports. Got some heavy fighters. Some close air supports. What do we got over here? Tactical bombers and strategic bombers. What do we got over here? Heavy fighters. Close air supports. Alright, everybody who is in this airfield, get over the Alpine region and make sure you're set up for air combat. Could bring in some more troops, but I don't think we're going to need it. Advancing pretty well here once we take a few more victory points. Like Florence. Large ships on low strength. Send them back for repairs now. They apparently lost a carrier? Did we lose a carrier? Lost a heavy cruiser. Yep, we now have the Alpine region taken care of. So that should hopefully give me an advantage on the ground. It's like Florence. Oh, we overran a whole bunch of enemy troops. I like to see that. Florence is about to fall. Or it was about to fall, or did it? Guys are moving in. Yep, Florence fell. Without Genoa falling, though. 90%. Our two fronts have linked. So it's just a matter of time now. Actually, can you guys get Trieste? It's only 1 point, but, you know, might as well. And then destroy that guy. And then chase him all the way around. Whoa! Start Lend-Lease requests. No, we don't need Lend-Lease. We are perfectly fine, thank you very much. Well, maybe not. We will be. Once this war's over. Though it does look like my mountain infantry is badly depleted. Okay, you guys, stop. You guys stop fighting. They want to send me 8,000 M1 Thompson machine guns on a monthly basis. You know what? We'll take it. We'll take Lend-Lease from the United States. Certainly. Well, the communist states. The other guys, not so much. I need Genoa. Okay, so you guys delete your orders. Set yourselves up on this front and then push and do it. We don't need this advance anymore. Join this attack. Same with you. we don't need... There we go. We're fine for supplies. Just a matter of advancing. Bunch more Italian ships got sunk. Oh, we sunk an Italian aircraft carrier. Very nice. Oh, we are getting along here, though. So, did they ever actually join the Allies? By chance? No, they haven't. So, our war with the Allies and our war with Chile are still two separate wars. So, that is fine. But we're going to end the episode here. Things are coming along very well. We just need to get Genoa. Once Genoa falls, then this should be dealt with. Our guy's actually starting to get no, not yet, but they're using like French equipment. Well, whatever works, I guess. Alright, but we'll go ahead and end here, as I said, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.